Hello YouTube! Not hello Twitch though, this is just a YouTube exclusive episode. I don't know why, I've had a nice chill Saturday. I've had a little bit of a beer and I was like, you know what we'll cap off this day? Let's do some Call of the Void C20 Peglin. That sounds very good, so I thought, you know what? We'll remove the stress that is Twitch. I don't have to keep flicking over the chat. I probably will do because I've, you know, force of compulsion. And we can just take our time and be very chill about our decisions, not need to worry about what other people are saying. Not that they really, like, you know, go against me. I'm not saying the Twitch chat, you know, is this hothouse of people going like, oh, you're doing this wrong. That's normally the YouTube comment section, but either way, I feel like, at the very least, in real time, I don't have to justify what I'm doing. I'm going to play as the base Peglin character. We had a really rough time as the Roundrel last time. I do think the Roundrel, in theory, should be easier to start with than the base Peglin character, but I think we just had a couple of poor games, really. And ignoring the fact, you know, this is actually just really hard. I'm actually going to take the Ambiguous Amulet, and I'm just going to get going with it. Ambiguous Amulet means I can always deal damage now. We are fighting the Mole, which is probably already GG. But yeah, we can always deal damage now. You know what? I'm going to save everyone the time and the hassle. We're not doing this. This is like the one fight which is basically impossible at this difficulty, even with the wall bouncers contribute to damage. It ain't happening. Alright, anyone else getting some deja vu? Actually, we could consider cheese, but one of the things I really want to do in this part, even if we don't win, and realistically we're not going to win this episode, I want to get Laser plus Ambiguous Amulet and just see what it does. What damage? Oh my god, are we getting? Is anyone else getting deja vu? Did I continue? Am I dumb? No, I definitely new game that. I got. Did I get the same seed or something? I'm very confused. I could have cut all of this out, funnily enough, but I'm not going to. You're going to suffer it with me. If I'm going to try and do this, you're suffering with me. Speaking of suffering with me, that's a restart. Wherever I go, I see the Ambiguous Amulet. Sure, I'll do it again. Okay, we have Leshy at the very least, so there are some differences. Okay, we can do this fight. We actually have a run where we can start. I need to be a bit careful with the bombs, so I'll try not set off all the bombs immediately. So we want to be on the right side here, roughly. At the same time, obviously, the game plan, we have to get 25 gold. Probably at this point, we could hit the bomb now if we really wanted to. Or the blue slime is on the board next turn. Okay, I will use Horrible here. Let's get some bombs going. And we might take some damage here, but okay, we might not as well. We got 25 gold is kind of where I was getting at then when I said, you know, we might take some damage here. Either way, it's not too bad. Then again, I'd rather not have taken the damage from these guys because these guys actually do quite a lot of damage. Thank you for the wall. Bounces contribute to damage there. You just saved me 3 damage again. And we're out. All in all, not too bad. We tried blind strats on a previous episode. I think it's going to be worse with this character trying to do blindness. The problem is if I don't take anything into this character on the first thing, then... Are you upgrading the Dag Orb? You know what? I'll take it. Let's see how this goes. At the very least, it's a 2-5. Well, that does nothing. This does something, the Eye of the Turtle, but I think we want the super boots. Don't talk to me. Blinkus Dinkus, you did me dirty there. Okay, this one shouldn't be too bad unless we get, like, preposterously unlucky with the bombs. It's normally pretty hard to set off every single bomb at once on this map. We're probably going to take a little bit of damage here from the slimes, but it is what it is. Bat can't be blinded, but at the same time, I want him dead, so we'll put the damage into the bat here. Let's go for a crit plus some more damage, plus hopefully hit a bomb. We didn't, but we got rid of the bat, so we'll call it great success. Now I just need to clear a path to some of these bombs. Hit bombs would also be great. Cool, thanks. We'll hit a bomb with this, though. Okay, out of the battle. We took a little bit of damage again. It is what it is. At some point, I kind of want to take Necromancer just to check if it does actually work with the broken pegs. It shouldn't do. It'd be a bug. But sometimes you have to test the limits of the game. This isn't going to be that moment, though, so don't worry about it. I think we're, like, almost 100% certainly won't work. Based on the fact we've already checked Morbid with this, and it doesn't work. Well, that does nothing, so we're going to take Enhanced Gunpowder, which actually does do something, and actually does work with the refresh perspective. I'm going to have a crack at opening this, I think. The boss is probably going to, or the elite's probably going to kill me. But we're fighting it, so let's hope he doesn't. Honestly, of all battles, this is probably one of the better ones we could get. Just try not to set off all the bombs immediately. Genius. I'd love the crit here. Well, we're not going to get it. Ah, I hit a bomb as well. Awful shot, it turns out. Alright, we have blindness incoming now. Probably should go for some bombs again, just to get rid of these guys on the board. Plus, give myself some pegs to refresh. Great shot. Cool. Enjoyed that a lot. Ow, by the way. We might die here, actually. Now that I look at it, I think that shot with the dagger is probably going to cost me. That's also not going to help. Try to go for the rebound shot, because either way, the Terror Ball was going to be a really bad shot. Alright, more bombs, please. I'll take the crit here. Right now, I just have to ignore these slimes. The red slimes will do so much worse than me. I just need to keep chipping down the main boss. Alright, just casually take 12 damage on the reload. Don't mind me. Ow. Hey, we got the refresh perspective to give me some +1s there. Huge. That's going to change the course of this battle. Yeah, we're super, super dead. Incredible that I hit that crit, by the way. Doesn't matter, but it was incredible that we hit it. Yeah, I just didn't have enough damage yet to do this. Red slime dies. I need all the blindness hits in the world. And even then, it doesn't really save me. Okay, that's fine. I didn't really expect anything from that start. This is the one downside of the Peglin character. Well, they have like the pool of all the weird things that do damage without hitting pegs. They just have such a huge pool of everything that it's hard to get a start going. I like the idea of double chests, though. Okay, and this is a battle that we could conceivably do. It'll be hard to get 25 gold off it, but at the same time, it's doable, so I'll take it. We definitely want to go out towards the left as well, so I'm going to try and clear a path towards the left. Alright, we got 11 gold. Fortunately, there's actually nothing here that I would want anyway. I'll try and get a bit of money on the way out, but missing the chest is basically GG. Okay, we didn't miss the chest. We got a bit of gold. Give me a good relic. That is a good relic. It's plus 10 damage, effective on every single shot. Well, as long as I hit a peg. And if I can get Ambiguous Amulet, we're guaranteed to always be able to hit pegs. I'm going to hedge my bets towards the right this time, because I would take right or middle. Okay, hang on a minute. 15 max health or bombs go off give you more money. I think we're almost certainly always hitting bombs as quickly as we can right now, so we're probably not going to get huge value off this. I'm just going to take the 15 max health. A pretty weak roll, though. Okay. The additional battle on this map is sort of irrelevant. We'll just hit 2 bombs and they'll go. Other small dream right now is get to 50 gold. And if we can hit a bomb on the next shot, I'd be very, very thankful for it. I can, so I will. This guy also dies, that's great news. We should probably either sandbag or hit bombs at this point. I'm gonna hit a bomb and sandbag it. Actually, you know what, fuck it. We ball to try and get a bit more money. It's gonna hit me now a few times. Okay, remove this annoying peg. That's a great shot. The bomb will kill. Unlikely to get 5 gold on this one. Unlikely, but it happened. There is absolutely nothing here I want. Like, this is probably the worst series of orbs that can get offered. I think because of that, we should upgrade a pebble or something instead. And that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to upgrade a pebble. As I rate the Dagob so lowly that I just don't think it's worth. Oh, okay, hang on a minute. This might be the seed. 3 additional bombs and they do 10 more damage. Whenever a crit is triggered, gain Delusion. Just give me 25 max health. I don't think we can enable that crit thing unless something else happens. But let's keep building as good as we can be right now in this very moment. The best thing I can get is 25 more health. Again, we're not ever going to get the cookie to go off multiple times. I'll take Pocket Sand on the off chance it saves me from like another hit somewhere. Then we might go for double elite. Let's see what happens here. Okay, I'll take the crit on this shot. The power slide doesn't work properly, so I hit the crit directly, or near direct. I have no targeted orbs either, so we're probably going to get cannoned at some point. Right, first bombs go off. I really need to get into this, like, tree bit on the right again. Okay, we got one of them, but I've made my life even harder now. He hits me for 5, then falls over, then he's going to cannon me on the reload. Okay, not quite. We're probably going to take some pretty brutal beating here. As long as I can avoid the next cannon, I'll say this was not a terrible battle. But I think that's going to be super hard. That's also a pretty big shot. If I can just get to this bomb and a few pegs, we're golden, but I'm not convinced by it. And this is just perfectly in the way. Yeah, okay. We get shot again. We got a 45% blindness hit, though, so actually it wasn't all that bad in the end. And now we'll get out. And actually, the plus health now has really helped me. Who am I fighting? It's Lechy. We should consider Lightning Orb here. I also should consider taking nothing. I'm actually going to take nothing. Okay, I'll take Clear the Way as well. I'm going to take nothing because we have a shop. And we might buy a relic. I do appreciate my orb situation right now is not great. Can you imagine, though? One more gold, by the way. I could buy the Lightning Orb with this. If I can somehow prop the sash and live, it's actually huge for us. It opens up other strategies. It basically opens up cheese. I've also now seen ambidextrary, so we're probably not going to see that again, which is a shame. Ah, not the guy I wanted to see. Well, we can do damage forever. That's one of our positives. I think what I'm gonna do is hope this is a good crit. Okay, this is as good as I can hope for. Now it's just praying that the blind triggers help me. Remember, we have the sash as well. My favorite, Terrible Horrible. Okay, that's a blind miss. What's even worse is I kind of would like him to hit me and break the sash at this point, but I can't really justify that. Or at least I can't control it. He missed. Because the sash broke. Okay. And then he hit 75%, sorry, 25% chance to hit me. I'm actually going to print screen that one. I think that seed may have been viable. It's hard to tell, though. It's probably the best one I've had for the Peglin character, even though I didn't get off the first floor. But a lot of good stuff. I was 1 gold short, and then we got, you know who. I'll humor cheese. Double chest early again as well, so there are a few things going for us here. Alright, one of the things that didn't go for us last time was getting 25 on the first fight, so let's try and endeavor to do that. To be fair, on that last fight, again, it's classically a fight where it's hard to get 25 on. We're now in a situation where we can't lose the fight anymore either. Well, I struggle to lose from here, let's put it that way. Where there's a will, there's a way. But the way would basically have to be me going blind, I think, to fail this. Alright, we're out. You know what, you crazy son of a bitch, I'm in. In theory, this should work the same way as the lightning orb, I think. I don't know how this works if you put bouncy walls and stuff on. I assume it doesn't work. But I assume if you put hitting walls contributes to damage. Does that trigger the Jupiter Orb effect? I don't actually know. Bombs deal more damage. I think I will almost always take this. Because bombs are just so strong. Again, for this unique challenge. I think they're strong in general, but... do I want an Obelisk at this point? You know what? I'll give you a chance, Obelisk. I'll give you a stinking chance, if only because I've had a beer before I started playing, so I've loosened up a little bit. Let's put it that way. I've loosened up to the idea that if I can make every pebble better with obelisks, maybe that could win the game in some way. Alright, I'm now against everything that I just mentioned. We're going to lose this run because I've been offered just complete detritus. If I can hit some bombs here, I'll get some money. Okay, hit and activate bombs, I'll get some money. I'm not super upset about not fighting the elite. We're probably going to die. Okay, we need to be careful. Like, ultra careful. I think we actually can't fire Jupiter Orb right now because it will be able to activate bombs. And if it sets the 2 bombs off, I lose. We'll just let him hit me for 1. That's fine. Okay, now we can get some bombs. And the rest of the money. I left a bit of change on the board there. I think we'll live with it. This gets considerably better as you level it, but you really need to get it to level 3 like as quickly as possible. I guess we'll humor that. And I think I'll do a little greed. As long as we don't go to hell, I think either option is not too bad. What did I say? Ah! Come on! There's so much money on the board, I can't not take it, right? There you go. That's fine. So we'll go for the elite the other way now. We actually don't want to remove pebbles anymore. We would like to get rid of the Terror Ball, but at the same time, I think this is just so powerful for me because it makes the pebbles +1/+1. You know what? Let's try and open this as well. If only because the bomb will give me money. So I gained 5 gold for doing that. I didn't really care where I was going. I keep getting pocket sand. If we can get pocket sand and cheese to work, though, then, you know, we're laughing. I'm actually going to go for this as well, I think. I'm going to try and get every single possible improvement. All right. I tried to hedge my bet to the right side so I could fight the elite, but we hedged too far. Alright, get the lasers out. Terrible, horrible, my favourite. We'll set off a bomb here, I suppose. We're going to get hit. I've just accepted on this battle we're going to get hit. It's so hard to do it, like, properly. And if you don't do it properly, there's a chance you just lose it, so it's just not worth it. The juice isn't worth the squeeze, it's worth taking 5. And we've actually got a bit of time to get some more money, so we actually got 50 after this. That's a pretty good deal. I feel like getting Must Circle, Spiness, and Balance is actually pretty hard when pegs are limited, because the payoff for having Spiness and Must Circle is effectively makes your pegs do more damage. Or at least there's a way to look at it. And obviously we're limited by pegs, so it's like Signal Boost effect is sort of limited. So I'm going to say no to it. We're actually going to take Jupiter up a level. And I'll continue. Do a mini greed. I couldn't see how we get punished for that. Alright, let's chomp down this column for some big damage. Nice. Alright, one bat left off the screen. I think this is okay. There's enough pegs on the board. This will get rid of one of the spiders as well. So, that's one fewer damage we're going to be taking per cycle. Alright, that's fine by me. We're out. Do I want to add a pebble to the sack? Now that's getting crazy. Truly, truly crazy. I'm pretty certain we don't want to do that. We'll take the laser up to the max level. I will do a little greed here. I will get punished for the greed as well. You know what? Not terrible. Not great, but also not terrible. There goes the laser. Bang! I like the idea of you, Jupiter. I keep calling you laser, but you're Jupiter, not actual laser, because laser is a thing. I don't think you're particularly good, though. I've yet to see the full potential of it. Right, we should target the back unit here. I'll go for the crit as well. Why not? Get chunked. That puts them pretty close to each other's health, which is kind of what we want to do in this game. Now we need the bombs. As this guy hits me as well, he's going to get slowly more and more blind, so we've got that going for us as well. The problem is when he dies, I think he'll change forms and lose his debuffs. Alright, just keep hitting me. Yeah, okay, he's lost all his debuffs. Come on! What? One bomb hit would have... Oh, one bomb going off would have won there. I take 5 damage. Laser! I have to heal. I want to take laser up because I just want to see what it can do. I also want to see if it counts as hitting pegs. I'm probably going to take choke mod here. I don't think I'm going to get essential oil going anymore. Cleared the way. I actually have a lot of stuff that pierces anyway, so... I don't have the bomb synergy yet. Thank God that didn't go into hell. Yeah, we don't have the bomb synergy yet, but I see a world where that can actually do some good work for us. Okay, here comes the laser show. That's actually pretty good. We get rid of the artillery enemies. Okay, what does this do? So it counts as hitting the pegs. But do you see what I mean? If you can get, or like what the commenter said, if you can get bouncy walls, or walls do damage, sorry, plus that, and maybe even bouncy walls, that could be seriously, actually, like, legitimate damage. I just need the pendant. I'm also stunned. I just refreshed the board and screwed myself. That is something I've not done for many episodes. Anyway, we're going to need to heal again. And can I get... No. A lucky bounce was what I was going for then into the bomb to get a bit more money. Okay, here goes the laser light show. Alright, Jupiter, can you fire a peg, please? 128 piercing. Bravo! Alright, again, just always be dealing with brambles. Great shot. Oh, I'll take this as well. Targeted shot. 144 damage. My slight issue right now is I don't know what happens. Well, I do know what happens. But when we get to the point where there's no pegs left, how do I win? The answer to that is cheese. So, yeah. That's where we are right now. I almost always need to be discarding as well at this point. I'll say with this turn notwithstanding, this does enough damage that I feel quite happy to do this. There go all the pegs. Alright, bombs will pick up 2 kills and tanglers here. Alright, there go the tanglers and actually the tree stump. You really put another bramble on the board. Okay. Well, it's cheese all the way down, baby. And I ain't no mathematician, but I have a bad feeling about cheese all the way down here. I guess there's also 1 bomb left. And enough pegs now to refresh the board. Cool, the laser missed all of the brambles. Oh, goody. We down the next hit. Okay. Honestly, it wet my whistle. There were things we've learned from this. Firstly, Jupiter isn't good enough. That's one of the things I've definitely learned. But that laser strategy with walls doing damage, I actually think there could be something about that, especially if we can get +1/+1 to all peg damage as well. Absolutely nothing here, though. Well, I say that. Let me look at who we're fighting. Leshy. No, I'm not going for this. If there were a few chests, I might have humoured it because maybe that would have been the defense I needed to win. Stop offering me carrots. Alright, you know what? Offer me carrots, not that load of garbage. Again, there are a few things here where it's like, you know, I wouldn't mind taking it on a run with Call of the Void, but it's not the thing I want to start with. It's not something I can hang my hat on and, you know, say, yes, we're going to win the run from this. Even Super Boots isn't, but I'll humour the Super Boots. And actually the slime is probably the easiest boss we can hope for, so we'll see what we can do from here. Alright, we've lost already, so never mind. I loaded into the wrong map. Alright, deja vu again. That's fine. Okay, this we'll start with. I need every relic now from basically now on to be offensive. We have something that provides some defense. Clear a path to those bombs. Okay, I'm actually quite happy there that I didn't hit all the bombs. I'd really like to get a bit more money. I think even at the cost of some health here. Just make sure you get the 25. We take 2 damage. We take 4 damage. and it didn't matter. It just completely doesn't matter. I do like the sphere, like, you know that I like the sphere, but it's not good enough for this. We can't take multi-ball, really, because it's just not good. We've tried rubber, but I think the laser orb idea is actually just better than it. So, we'll pocket 25 gold, and hopefully get a good orb in the near future. Just upgrade it immediately. I think because of who I'm fighting, it's really poison that I want to grab. So, I do appreciate the Infernobs are good for bomb plays, because they just have a set of bombs in one hit. I also think this is wrong. As funny as it was, it's just... anything that improves the damage of the orb, like, it won't carry you to the end of the game. It's good in the short term, but not in the long term. 1, 2. 1, 2, 3, 4. I think I'll take Stuff the Sling, but it's actually oddly close. This is effectively damage. Basically, this is the Obelisk. Me getting the Obelisk event, which when you really think about it, is just +1/+1 to all pebbles once you've paid 50 gold, and you lose out on something that costs you 40 gold to do, aka remove an orb. Like, it's a huge gold investment to take the Obelisk and try and make that build work, which is why it's only worked like once ever in me playing the entire game. And that did have Call of the Void on, so I think it's basically no chance of that happening. Stuff the Sling is a much better intermediate. It just makes my pebbles better. Orbit would have triggered on this floor, which would have gave me a better than average relic, and actually just improving the relic quality would have been pretty good. The things I do for the best relic in the game, I've actually not seen this for quite some time. Been hiding from me, my love. Also took like 12 health off me, which was not very cool. Oh well, we have super boots. Again, we have to be real careful. If we set both the bombs off at this point, we lose. I could humor it at this point. It'd be a bit of a risk, though. I think we just sandbag the turn again. We're going to take 3 damage, right? Or 2? 2. Now we can go for it. The other goal I'm trying to do right now is not going to hell like that. Although we have super boots. So actually, hell is fine. Well... in the context of what we're doing, hell is fine. No poison, huh? Okay. I see how it is, game. I see how it is. I'll grab Ball Lightning and just upgrade it immediately. I don't love Ball Lightning, by the way. I still think it's not a great orb, but at the same time, desperate, you know, times call for desperate measures. I think it's basically a desperate measure. It sort of adds some more pegs to the board, but in itself doesn't do a lot of damage. And I still don't think it's particularly good until you get it to, like, level 3. Right, goodbye, Bat. All in all, though, I will say this run is actually not too bad right now. As soon as we get something poison-related, I'd feel a lot better. But at the same time, Pebbles do additional damage, which is great. We have the best relic in the game, which is also pretty good. You know what? Just suck my blood. Super Boots also synergize with the best relic in the game. Yeah, we've just got a lot of okay things. God damn it. Take 3 damage because I'm unlucky. We're not going to get 5 gold here, but I boy would love to get 5 gold here. That's unreal. Unreal! I take 15 damage because of that, going into times 0.5. God damn it. Oh my god. And it still don't get poison. Take ball lightning up. I need to heal at some point now, but not taking ball lightning up a level to, well, at least a level 3 I think is throwing. Should get me more gold. I'll take Basic Blade. I actually think Basic Blade is pretty good, honestly, for an early game relic. Even in normal game, it's just very solid. Alright, this is hell. For a few reasons. Firstly, this guy's just going to shoot me every single turn. Secondly, I kind of need to sandbag a little bit, because I can't afford to set off all the bombs right now. And actually, more to the point, I don't think I can afford to set off any bombs. Which again means I just need to eat the spider damage. Yeah, I have no way to do damage outside of Peg, so I just need to make sure all the enemies are on the board right now. So we're gonna get chunked here. We might actually die on this fight. And now I need to hit the other bomb, which is the other part of the issue. That I can't hit the other bomb anyway. I should have cleared a path through it, but at the same time, it just ran the risk of me... I'm actually going to go for the bounce back into it. It ran the risk of me just losing. We did get the bounce back. And that spider has still been here the entire time, just fucking me over. And I can't hit... Like, the one peg I can't hit on the board. Very cool. Crazy. Just awful RNG. When I need, like, to do this, and I think it is still possible. Like, originally I said I don't think it's possible. I've now, like, softened to it. I think it is possible. You need, like, such unbelievable good fortune to do it. The last thing I need is, like, you know, additional enemies added to the maps, which, you know, just guarantee that you're going to take 7 or 8 damage. Or, you know, you go in the 0.5 hole with an unlucky bounce, and you take 15 damage for the pleasure of it. Alright, that's what you want. I think this is the 100% best start. This into Recon Bombulator, and then suddenly you've got a run. Again, I'm not going to be too stupid with this, even with the +3 bombs. Let's try and save as many bombs as we can on the board. Because you never know. You never know if you just hit, like, you know, 30 bombs at the same time. That being said, surely we don't hit 30 bombs at the same time here. We're fine. That puts another gold on the board. You've also just blocked the spawn, FYI. Rainbow slime. I'm actually just going to let you go. I still don't have 25. We should get it now, but I've been made to work for this. Alright, all in all, not too bad. Again, I don't think anything here is good enough. So, again, it becomes, what do I do with the first 25 when I'm not happy with what's on the board? I think saving 25 is not terrible, but... Who am I fighting, by the way? Leshy. It's really what happens when the next one is also bad. If the next one is also bad, then I think we just put it into Pebbles, but I don't really know. Maybe you put it into Dagorbs and just pray that the Dagorb is up when the crit's in a good position. Right, we can ignore Tangler. Just keep uncovering bombs. That's all we need to do. The +3 bombs means that we have enough bomb damage on the board to kill the tree stumps without worrying about the peg damage at all. Still obviously would like to get to 50. We've already done it. Rolled. And hope for a bit more money. Alright, just gonna end this fight. I'd rather take no damage. We got one more peg. 65 gold is pretty good. Alright, I will take Spinfectious Sting. It's not the poison thing I'm like desperately looking for, but it's not bad. When you like really think about what the damage that thing is doing, it's pretty good. It's only not good on the second floor, really. I will embrace the lightning because I would really like to go in the right direction. Did you give me a level 1-1? I hate this game sometimes. I wish that was a bit more consistent. I want nothing here. Echo is the only thing you would even consider, but even then, I think Echo is bad when you have a limited number of pegs, so I'm not even going to take it. This only becomes good if I get a way of getting disgusting damage whilst not having pegs on the board, which is quite hard to do. Also, we've lost because I've missed out on a chest due to Plinkus Dinkus. I don't think that helps me, honestly. It's nice to get a duplication event. I effectively have saved like 50 gold on it. Since I got the cost of the orb plus the upgrade, depending on if you value a Spinfectious Sting as 25 or 15, which is what you'd pay in the shop. It's probably close to the 15, actually. Anyway, just get bombs activated right now. Alright, the bat's dead with the exception of the back one. I think one of the spiders also died, which is pretty good for us. Now we need to clear up the right side just a little bit. Okay. That's the other spider. Spider and bat dead. You'll die if I fire this off. I think I'm okay with that. You also won't die because I assumed you was going to do a bit more damage. You'll die to a bomb though. 46 gold is not too bad. Everything here is garbage. Let's take Lightning Elbow because I think it's not very good at level 1 or 2. I would like to fight this elite, so I'm going to do a little greed and leave this fight as an option. Again, it's getting towards bomb build, which makes me really frustrated I missed the chest because you know that Recombobulator was in that chest. By the way, I'm pretty certain that's not the way this game works, so I think it couldn't be Recombobulator. In fact, I think what was in that chest was what else was offered in that chest. I believe that's how the seeding works. I could be wrong, but right, just hit bombs. Guy's gonna die to poison fairly quickly. My targeted orb is at the bottom of the sack. You'll love to see it. So we're almost certainly gonna get cannoned at some point. Man, I just couldn't get to these bombs. Frustrating. You know what? Okay, we got the bomb. I figured I would try and set up a path where I might not take the 9 damage, but realistically I'm always going to take the 9 damage here. From the other guy. Because there's no way I kill this guy fast enough and we're going to reload now and take 9. Plus obviously 15. Another 9 incoming and I can't do anything about it. God damn it. I didn't even clear the peg out that I wanted to. Okay, we do it on this shot, but it cost me way too much. Heal. I'll upgrade lightning. It probably doesn't matter at this point. Positive effects? No. Alchemist cookbook? Yes. It's so frustrating. I'm so close to like an actual build that I think could do it. Effectively, I've only been offered bomb stuff, and I think we could do it if we just get offered bomb stuff. Oh, this is scary. I'll take it, but I really don't have the health to play with right now. You know what? I'm actually going to fish for question mark tiles. We might get an elite, which would be unlucky, but we might get the tree event and heal. May also get a normal battle, which is sort of in between. Would have loved to set up a bomb there. By the way, really troll that you put an enemy with 220 health on the board. Not a huge fan of it. Alright, we take 3 damage because I didn't hit a bomb fast enough. Just keep hitting the tree. And that bomb now that I look at it. Okay, tree dies to poison. Also well, kind of reasonable. The thing is, I need to hit another bomb after this. Well, after this one in particular. That's huge, I clipped that, because now I can hit the bomb at the bottom. Doesn't really matter, I'm still going to take 5 damage for the pleasure of all of this. Okay, could have been worse, could have been better. We get another heal, we can actually take an upgrade with it. I'll take the Spinfectious Sting up. Pray. I need something huge here. Each crit triggered for projectile attacks caused them to pierce an additional enemy. I'm just going to take bombs do more damage. God damn it. I have a chance of opening the chest there, but... I think we're going to lose this because I don't have enough damage. We need to hit bombs as quickly as possible is the other game here. And ideally, I would get the lightning orb sooner rather than later. None of which has happened, so... As I said, it's like an impossible challenge. By the way, that did damage to me and broke the bramble at the same time. Yeah, it's like an impossible challenge, and it's making it harder for me. We did refresh, fortunately, to another bomb anyway. I actually think we sandbagged this shot. Yeah, we're not going to have enough damage on the board. I refreshed into 2 more bombs, I think. It's a good attempt, but this is why, like, where you need cheese and stuff and the Spinception to bail you out. And then I had no defensive tools either, so... Roughy. I'm not sure that seed was good enough either to write down. I was tempted to, but at the point I'm writing down every single seed with just plus 3 bombs on it, then it's getting a bit too far. I'm not. If I get not offensive item and it's the mole, I'm just not going for it. The mole is hard enough. I'll take plus 1 damage. Is that good enough? I think it might be, because we're fighting the slime. Again, if it was mole, I'm not sure it would have been good enough, but... I'll make an exception. I'll also make an exception for this. I should be able to hit that crit. That's one speed ray off the table. Good news for me, they've got another speed ray on the table for me, so... It basically didn't do anything. I did nothing at all. I'm trying to desperately get 25 gold, but it's this map, you almost never do it. Where do I want to go, by the way? It's left, right? Yeah, it's left. Did nearly get 25, but it's cost me quite a lot. I will get the 25 at this point. Okay, not too bad. If we got poison with this, I would have said, like, you know, fantastic. Is Bramball good enough? Let's take it. I've undernarred a bit on Bramball. I suspect that it's on the, like, the edge of being good enough. It can go into some really disgustingly broken builds. The problem is that most of those builds require you to hit pegs, funnily enough. So. And you're taking chip damage every single time you use it, which is pretty bad. But again, it's quite hard to heal. But it does a lot of damage. Bramble's good against the slime boss as well. So I'm hoping the positives will outweigh the negatives in this battle. Also, at full max level, it gets overflow. So if we can get some sort of disgusting build going, then maybe we can use it to who do you think you are? I am the board. Alright, we could honestly hit some bombs at this point. I've not, like, been intentionally not hitting the bombs at this point. Alright. One turn, I'll hit the ball. Okay, there you go. Getting worried for a second. I'll sandbag this shot. Well, okay, we hit the bomb. It didn't really matter if I did or didn't. It probably would have saved me like 1 gold. Sorry, gained me 1 gold. Do I want collateral ball damage? It's also a real legitimate question. It does a lot of damage. I'm going to say yes. And I'm just going to assume we get reduced damage from self-inflicted effects. Well, I'll take dumbbell. It's not good, really, but we might be desperate. God damn it, I hate this battle. Fortunately, the additional enemy's not an artillery one. It is stopping from killing the artillery enemy on this turn, which in its own right is actually pretty frustrating. Okay, I killed it anyway, but I might have taken +3 damage because another enemy spawned on the map there. I really should have just hit a bomb there. That was kind of a stupid play. Alright, I think I'm actually not going to chase after bad money here. I guess I will, it turns out. Wow, I really will. I can't hit any of the bombs. I'll just try and rattle it around here. Cool. Okay, well, I killed the artillery enemy, so I saved myself 3 damage, but at the same time, I'm taking 8 additional damage because I'm dumb. And that's how you lose this difficulty. Plus 30 for every red bomb on the board. If I can get... Which I can. Just hit another peg, put a red bomb on it, and we'll do 60. Okay, we're good. Lays up, hello, by the way, buddy. I know what you're saying. I agree with you. Fingers in many pies right now. And health not very high. You should probably have eaten the pie instead of putting your, your knob in it, but... That is what I predicted, though. Who's laughing now? Okay, hang on a minute. Hang on a minute. What is this lays up going to do? I'm not going to draw it, and I'm going to die before then, probably. That's what's going to happen here. Set some red bombs off over here. Okay, well, I'm glad I got red bombs on the board, because I otherwise would have lost. I'll also say with the lays up, it's actually somewhat anti-synergistic with bomb build, but here we go. It's huge, and it's 19 damage. That's worth it, right? That's good. We're gonna have to hit the red bomb at some point, so I guess we'll just bite the bullet and do it. Heal. Funny enough, I'm gonna need to heal now. You know what? I think we'll take Rallying Heart. It's not good. Don't start, writing in the front pages that Andalona rates Rallying Heart. He doesn't, but in this unique situation, it's probably going to be a necessity. Speaking of, it might be a necessity. Actually, I will fire Brown Ball instead. Because Brown Ball is pretty good against this guy in front. Then I'll put a red bomb on the board for, when I need you most. Now get me money, Lazorb. I'm still going to take damage from the slimes. Kind of hurts me a little bit. Fuck. He's gonna hit me again. I toyed with hitting the red bomb and I was like, I can get out of this without hitting the red bomb now. He couldn't, it turned out. Let's just end this battle. All in all, it wasn't too bad. It was kind of like par for the course. I really would like Spinfectious Sting, but I'm going too wide right now. I can't afford it effectively. You know what? Give me a question mark tile. If I can get a heal event from this into an elite fight and beat the elite, then maybe we can do something. It's so stupid. And what's worse is if it hits a crit or a refresh, it sort of just fucks me over. But if I can do that and remove all crits and refreshes off the board, then we have a strat. I should probably target this guy at this point. I think I'm going to try and not use the Brown Ball. Okay, just need one more bomb to go off. And there it is. Oh. Not quite, it turns out. That's fine, we'll get some more money. I think at this point, again, we'll take another upgrade. You're a 1-2 now, Harry. We're going for this elite. Not who I wanted to fight. I could do with getting to red bombs sooner rather than later. I'm going to need them this time. I should probably not do this, but at the same time, it does double damage now. You know what? That's 106 damage. It's not insignificant. The Bramble obviously here doesn't do a lot of good work, but I just want to get to the red bomb faster. Okay, we're going to lose. Because I drew red bomb late. So stupid. It's hard enough as it is without the game fucking working against me. I was going to say any other boss were fine. We should have fought the Elite. We were actually just not good. At any point were we actually good there. Alright, I'll give it one more. One more college try. Ah, it's the ball. It's the ball. Okay, well, I don't know. Word's hard now. There's not all I can say. I just need to get bombs. Otherwise, the mole's impossible. This fight's also over. I'm probably not going to get 25 gold. I'm going to get offered... Actually, it doesn't matter what I get offered, because everything is garbage. Yeah, everything is garbage. We at least left with 25. Do I want to fight this Elite? Probably not if I want to, you know, do anything in this run. If when I go down and get another cool can of beer, then yeah, this is the right path. Alright, we're going to take 3 damage, because I didn't hit 2 bombs. Which again, just want to remind you is due to the fact that the pegs don't break as normal. I'm also going to take another 3 damage. I do have 50 gold though, so something's going okay for me. Knock this peg out. And we can finish the battle with the Terror Ball. It's just all garbage. Like, I have to take something. But nothing helps. This does nothing. And it's actually a downside. This does nothing. This does something, but not enough. And then this does nothing. So I guess the correct play is either to do nothing or upgrade a Pebble. I guess my only win condition is go to the shop. So that's what I should be charting a course towards. I think I need to end up at that shop on the right side. But I need double bombs plus 3 bombs plus recon bombulator, and then we can actually beat the mole. Right, we're gonna take plus 6 damage here because an additional enemy spawned. God, this map is so fucking stupid. I hate this map. It's so garbage. Why are the bombs completely surrounded? Like, shielded and surrounded. Do one or the other. Okay, the battle's over. I'm going to take 5 damage for it. So stupid. Again, I've been offered nothing. So, 82 gold. And so far, I can't do anything. I've not even been offered something which I would say on C20 without Call of the Void, I would take. Come on. Just casual another 220 health plus the 220 stump form added to the board. That's okay. Another 6, actually 8 damage because I took some damage from this guy. I'm just going to hit this bomb because then that deals with the artillery enemies. The tree stump is going to still smack me, but... Well, actually, no, he won't have killed him. That was a great shot. It's not going to matter, but it was a great shot. He dies to poison. I still take the 2, though. Okay. Frustrating that he didn't walk forwards because there were 2 tree stumps on top of one another and it blocked his movement. Otherwise, I would have taken 2 less damage. But, hey-ho, we're gonna get out of this battle. 44 health, 115 gold, and a dream. Target orbs don't work because the moles count as every build. Can you beat Peglin C20 with Call of the Void without upgrading any orbs or buying any orbs? That is the question we're currently answering. You thought it was, you know, like IronPeg or whatever you want to call it before, Kaizo IronPeg. Now it's Kaizo IronPeg. I'll take 25 health, please. Alright, this chest will dictate the course of the run. It's going to give me Spinception, and then we can actually do some interesting things. Okay, you know what? Carrot, now's your time. Prove to me that you're worth something. I have to go to a question mark tile to trigger the carrot. The problem with that is I miss out on a chest. But this will maybe allow me to buy something else. Okay, carrot, show me the money. 19 gold. Probably going to take +3 as well here, unless we get lucky. Never mind, we're going to get lucky instead. Or unlucky, depending on how you want to view this. I left the spider just up. Cries. Still though, look at the money. 136 gold. And a laser. It doesn't do anything though. It's a 0-1. I can't even upgrade it. I need the shop to potentially buy 2 relics. Oh my god, I just want to cry. You know what? At least we got this run on a build that we're fighting them all on. That's all I'm going to say about this. Like, look at this economy build I've got going. It's a shame that, you know, nothing actually does anything. We take short fuse because I'm going to trigger orbit story. Wait, am I going to trigger it? No, I'm not. Take it because it doesn't matter. Life is cruel. I guess we have to take bold orb at this point because I need piercing or something like that versus the mole fight if I'm going to human beating it. And that's all we're going to do. Which now means the carrot is worthless because the carrot now will give me like 7 gold per question mark tile. which is worth diddly shit. You know what? That's actually kind of frustrating. If I knew this was coming up, we could have gone for targeted stuff and just trying to kill the trait. It probably would have killed me in the process, but you know what? It would have 1000% killed me in the process. Who cares? The tree will take some additional damage now from targeted. At this point as well, just don't fucking worry about money. Money's irrelevant. Just set for all the bombs. Get me out. You know what? Nearly through. The poison will just get me through, though. We might as well get a bit more money. I have to say money's worthless. Like, what was I supposed to do here? It's all down to one bald orb. Really irrelevant. $6 gold. Well done, Carrot. I'm so tempted to. Alright. The hardest fight in Peglin. With nothing. Not even a hope. No dream. Oh, I've already given him 2 more circles, so we've hard thrown from the get-go. Give me a good crit. I have to take this shot and pray for the crit somehow. It's completely impossible, but you never know. Maybe the game will bug. Okay, the game didn't bug. Here we go. Bold orb for the win. They see me rolling. They're hating. That's the build. That was the answer to the mole. What do you mean the mole hasn't died? And I also gave him some more stats. Oh, I'll just take 14 damage, don't mind me. They see me rolling. They're hating. Pew pew. God, imagine if I had the wall damage right now. I might have done like 30 damage to them all. Why am I still alive, by the way, on this run? One more roll for the road. A bit more poison. We actually did way more damage to the mole than I thought we were going to do. That isn't saying a lot, by the way. But I got him to, like, half health-ish. With a run that had effectively nothing going for it. I didn't have an orb for, like, half the run. Alright, I'm firing. Give me one more. One more and then I'm getting that cool crisp beer. And by one more, I mean one more where it's actually a legitimate start. That's not a legitimate start. I think anytime the mole shows up as well, I'm rapidly considering it not being a legitimate start. I think this could work. Fucking mole. Actually quite a difficult decision here. I think we'll just take the grubby gloves because effectively plus 10 bomb damage is the same with putting poison on an enemy. It's just it spreads wide. So it's like you want something to go taller or something that goes wider. And I think the taller is not too bad in the very, very beginning. It's the fucking mole. The worst thing about the mole is it just breaks your mental instantaneously. Like, I just instantaneously, like, I've not even started the run yet and I've already, like, accepted that I'm not winning this. And also with the double tree stump here, I know it's going to bug in a moment and potentially cost me some damage. I actually think this isn't possible anymore. Or, like, it is, but I'm going to take so much damage that it wasn't worth it. I need this to go off on this turn. Okay, we did get it to go off. And I will kill this guy eventually. It's just... the problem is the eventually part of it. Alright, he dies at the end of this turn. Okay, the mole can't be countered by orbs, so just ignore orbs. Orbs are not your friends anymore. Except the bomb orb. The bomb orb is his counter. You know what? Okay. Simmer down. Piercing is not a good answer versus the mole, but it is something. This is... I've gone into the ice cream shop. What are you offering me? I'm offering you Turd Souffle as one of them. Booger Delight and Battery Acid. Which one do I take? Right, Plinkus, don't fuck me here, buddy. Plinkus. That you goddamn right, Plinkus. Okay. If I can... I don't even know. I actually don't know. I think this is so minor. I give up. The shop is basically worthless as well. I've also somehow fucked up my mouse, I think. It doesn't feel quite right anymore. Prime Rod of Frost, by the way, is a pretty good synergy with the gloves. Because now this will pierce and put poison to enemies. It used to be better when this worked on every single shot, obviously, but it's still not terrible. By the way, why is my hand... Did it always cross its fingers after you fire it? Is that normal? I've never noticed it before, but it's definitely crossing its fingers after you fire. That's actually quite funny. I've never ever noticed that before. Alright. We can hit that bomb, right? Yeah, we can. That ends the battle. It's all garbage. Again. Nothing does anything. I'm just indefinitely holding money. I'll make a decision after this if I go to the elite. I'm kind of like gearing towards going for this elite fight. But I'll see. The smart man's play is to go to the shop. But if I go down the smart man's play, do I ever win the run? That ends the fight. Okay, hang on a minute. That actually does move the needle. Well, it moves the needle enough that I'm not going to go to the shop anymore because I just spent all my money, so I'll fight the elite. I really need it to not be the Minotaur, though. You know what? This is probably one of the two fights I wanted. Now all I need to do is not blow every single peg up instantaneously. Also hit some bombs. I've somehow put all the bombs in positions I can't possibly hit them. It's actually crazy what I've done here. So, we're dead. I'm just going to say it again. It's because the power slide thing doesn't work. Otherwise, they wouldn't have gone where they were. They would have all been in and around that cup. I die on the next turn unless I do 58 damage. And I'm not doing 58 damage this turn, I think. Oh yeah, we're not doing 58 damage. Goodbye, cruel world. Like, it's just crazy. Like, super crazy. It didn't matter. We weren't beating them all anyway, even if I got, like, the perfect counter. One more! I promise. One more for real this time. And I'm actually just going to send it with whatever you give me. Alright, well, the episode's going to end fairly soon. Shall I do the outro now? I might as well, right? Because we're not going to do 2 bombs on this hit either. Which means I'm going to take 9 damage this time rather than 6. Alright, we take 6 rather than 9, but it's normally 6 anyway if we do poorly. Let me open up a path to the bomb. Pray that you can hit the one on the left. Nope. Alright, well. Another 6 damage incoming. I'm going to take anything that offers me some sort of, like, reload-based strategy. That's my new plan. It's not a good plan, but I never said it was. It also doesn't matter because we're fighting them all. Who, by the way, I'm still stunned they haven't reverted the changes to, because he is so giga broken right now on C20. I don't think it's healthy that he counters every single build in the game, except for bomb build. Oh, and roundabout. Sorry, I forgot about roundabout. He also doesn't counter roundabout. Other than that, he counters everything. Show me a chest. Not quite. The green slime is actually slightly annoying in this situation. It's not too bad, though. If only because he'll die to the bomb on this hit anyway. Can't believe I had Dagorb, Terror Ball, Horror Ball when there was no crit available. Very cool. Okay, we hit the next bomb. He gets 2 turns to walk towards me. I actually should have sandbagged the shot afterwards. I'm going to need peg damage, obviously, to kill this guy. These are 3-3s, so it doesn't matter if it's a crit or not. actually enough damage on the board. Close. Okay. Took a lot of damage. What can you do? I'm going to take Spinfectious Sting. I'll upgrade it. Only because this is some sort of answer to a single target enemy. So if I get the Minotaur, I can die while lowering its health to maybe 300. Okay. Give me a good crit. I don't think I can hit that. I just got it. That's going to pass 5 poison onto everyone, so every slime is going to die going forwards. Well, the green slimes, that is. It's just, do I have enough damage to kill the green testicle? Because if I don't, then obviously we lose, because I have no other means of doing damage. I think I let this guy just wail on me as well. I don't think there's enough damage on the board. I think I'm fucked. I don't think that was a pretty poor idea from me. I really need to hit the crit here. And actually not the bomb. The bomb was a really bad hit. I basically need to leverage Ambidextrary to give me Dag Orb and Spinfectious Sting and get the kills with that. Okay, at this point, bombs are fine. Yeah, he dies to 2 bombs. You missed the bomb, you actual gibbon. Hit the bomb. You're gonna need to hit 3 bombs as well. Probably. Actually, maybe we won't. 14 damage, please. Couldn't have done any worse. Alright, we'll take 12 additional damage. Alright, we're out. At what cost? Everything. Oh my god. Is an orb that exists in this game. It hasn't got a downside. Oboe is pretty good defensively. I'm going to grab it. We are missing offense, but... It's all irrelevant, is the thing. Everything we're doing is completely irrelevant. Because I'm going to lose to them all. Especially if I hit these bombs. Actual crazy. I can't. I just can't anymore. How did that bounce back all the way across the board to get the 2 bombs? Then activate and hit them on the same turn. It's crazy. We're not out of this one yet because we have Oh My Gorb. So, just sandbag a shot. And then pray. Cool. I love where the Oh My Gorb is right now. My favorite position for an orb to be in when I desperately need it. We're out. We're out. Heal. I need question mark tiles because I need something to change the course of the game. Cool. This will change the course of the game for the negative. Bombs, please. Alright, cool. I'll just take my usual tax of this map, of taking all the damage in the game. Like, I'm trying to do this fight right now, not even the optimal way, and I can't even do that. I'm still taking the damage. I'm not getting the gold and I'm taking the damage. I'm getting, like, no upside from it whatsoever. It's crazy. The only positive is I've got the oboe. I need fights to end faster. And I could do with going far right, but I'm not going to have enough money for the chest, but... Okay, we'll greed. Okay, cool. Big greed. If we can get to 50... Actually, if we can get to 40, it wouldn't be terrible, because I could at least remove something then. One day, oh my god, will either be the, you know, the middle in the sack rather than the first or the last, so that I can get some big value from it. I guess it's not going to be today. I'm destined to not do anything on this episode. Right, hit bombs. Good. Bombs have been hit. The bats are dead. 35 more damage. I don't have another bomb direct. We're just going to hit this one. And then we're going to finish it. I don't have the money I wanted for the shot. Say la vie. We'll heal. And we'll just take it, I guess. Actually, we could go for question mark, instead into the elite and just pray that one of them's a chest. Yeah, let's do that. At the worst, one will be an elite. That's obviously terrible. This is also terrible, but... The other thing is effectively untakeable unless we get some sort of crit build going. Wait, we actually want dumbbell, weirdly. It works with ambidextrary. We're a reload build on a difficulty where reload build doesn't work anymore. This is a genius strat. Using a mechanic that only works if you have pegs on the board. Also genius. Also, I missed the question mark tile. Further increasing my genius. And then we got the fight that I hate. However, oh my god, might unironically be good here. It may save me some damage. It will. No, 6 damage today. And then you died to poison. So all I need to do is get money now. Holy moly, we sort of prospered from a battle. I can't take the bombs. Just go fuck yourself, game. Just fuck off. Politely. I'm actually gonna go crazy. Why is it the first thing again? I can't afford to hit every peg right now. You know what? Screw the Spinfectious Sting as well. I don't need it. Now, be at the front. Oh my god. I'll take it. Close enough. Okay, gel. You have to win the fight for me on this shot, oh my god. did it. It did it. Now gave me some good luck. Thank you. I need AoE fight, please. Green slime. It's an AoE fight. I can't deny it. If I discard, I can fire 2. If I double discard, I can fire the horror ball. So I can choose to not discard on one turn, I think. Or not do the double discard, and it doesn't actually move the needle for me. If I fire this, then I fire the terror ball. Yeah, okay. So I fire this. Sorry, I was doing math there for the optimal strategy to fire my orbs off. We also need to leave pegs on board. So I'm going to fire everything this way for now. And now this is going to win me the game, right? It left an enemy on 1, but I'll take it. I did take 6 more damage because of that, so I'm slightly upset. It's at the bottom again. I want to cry. If I double discard, it doesn't move the needle. No, it does. I have to discard once, then that moves the needle. No, it didn't. Whatever. It's actually irrelevant. They weren't dying to poison anyway. Oh, actually, hang on a minute. That shows that actually unironically moved the needle. So you're saying there's a chance? I'm still alive, so I guess yes. We have to take Recombobulator. Unironically, if I can live through the mole fight, it's actually not a bad build. Well, it's not a good build, but it's serviceable in some way. Alright, the game plan here is to mass discard and try to never do 30 damage to the tree. Cool, good start. Then I have to fire this. I have a strat. It's not a good strat by any means, because the mole's going to come up and fuck me in a second, but I basically need to play the game where I accept that the tree's going to get a buff, but at the same time, I then leverage that into being able to use AoE damage to clear the board and finish off the mole afterwards. By the way, I've not done that well. I mean, to be fair, it was virtually impossible. You wanna know a crazier thing? This run, where I had Recombobulated the Oboe as well, and actually just +1/+0 damage, I did worse on this fight than just having Bald Orb. And nothing else. That was a better plan. I will say it's because I went into that fight with more health, but yeah, I think in the future, if you ever get the mole, just re-roll it. Unless you start with +3 bombs. In which case, I think it's viable, but this fight isn't balanced. I know I'm on a stupid difficulty, so it's sort of fair enough that it's hard at this difficulty, but I think at C20 flat, that fight isn't balanced either, so I think that should be reworked again. Anyway, enough moaning about that battle. If you enjoyed this, why not leave a like and subscribe? Everything helps me out. I'll see you again next time. Bye!